Now let's look at the most affordable BMW sedan that you can buy. This is called the F74 BMW 218 Gran Coupe. Malaysia only offer in this one variant, which is called the 218 Sport Edition. It doesn't come with the M Sport body kit, and the engine, same like the previous 218i, is using a B38 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbo engine. Generates around 156 horsepower and 230 Newton meters of torque. Now, let's quickly go through the entire styling of this F74 BMW 218 and see what BMW has updated. The most noticeable difference is at the exterior styling, the front fascia right here. Now the headlights is finished in this type of 3D with projected design. Many people say that it looks like a Kia, and personally I think that the previous 218i actually looks better. And right here there's a front grille which has a asymmetrical design. Down here you have some gloss black inlets, and here's the B38 1.5 liter turbo engine. Here's the spec sheets. The rims right here, it runs on 80-inch setup, and this rim is not the M Sport design. This is just a very usual sport design, but I think it looks good. And this is a brake caliper, it's not painted. Now this being a Gran Coupe, so you get frameless door for all 4 doors, and you do not get keyless entry for the rear door. You only get it for the front right here. Now here's the interior of the 218. Let's quickly go inside. Now this is following the design of the BMW X1. You still have this curved display, and the steering wheel is the sport steering wheel. It's not the M Sport, so you do not have any M badging. You have a very simple cruise control, and this part is rather bland in my opinion, but it's a soft touch plastic. Although the interior ambience is more minimalist than the previous 218i Gran Coupe M Sport. Right here you get some ambient lighting, and the aircon is actually hidden. Here is to adjust the volume and the direction of the air. This part are also a bit cheap in my opinion. I think they should make some gloss black to make it look interesting. Here's the speaker grill. It doesn't come with any Harman Kardon or Bowers and Wilkins. It's just a very standard BMW speakers. Here you get some soft touch leather. Down here you get some compartment to store your items, cup holders, charging port, gear lever, and some knob for you to adjust the iDrive. Climate controls are all solely finished in a touchscreen form. This is something that you need to get used to it, because nowadays all cars are integrated their climate controls into the screen. Here you get an armrest. The seat actually feels good to the side. The side button actually grips my body. And you get automatic wipers and automatic headlights, which is nice. Up here you do not get any sunroof, and the headliner is finished in cream. You get a frameless rear mirror. Here you get a vanity mirror with a light and a sun visor. Visibility is rather limited due to its coupe styling, and the roof is rather low. But you can always adjust your seat electronically, and it has 2 sets of memory. Now this is a front wheel drive platform, so the engine is mounted this way. Side mirrors are mounted on the base on the doors. And right here you get a BMW signature Hofmeister King and the 2 wording to signify this is a 2 Series Gran Coupe. Now this is the rear light look. Still people will say it looks like a Kia, which I sort of agree. I think the previous 218i looks better because of the 1-strip LED tail light, which looks like a BMW 8 Series. Right now the 2 Series has a more distinctive and identity look. 218 without the eye right now. Now it doesn't come with a power boot. You can see the boot space is rather okay and the loading floor is not tall, so we can load some objects inside. Here you can fold down the seat by 40, 20, 40 if you want to load longer objects. Down here, do not get spare tire, you get a little bit more storage space. Alright. Here's the rear of the 218. The seat back is a bit upright from the looks of it. The door opening is not 90 degrees, so get in and out from the car you need a little bit judgment. Legroom is not perfect as you can see, and the seat back as expected is a bit upright. Headroom are also very limited, less than 1 fist. Here is the armrest. Very simple, just have 2 cup holders. This is the rear aircon vents, 2 USB Type-C. And here's the interior look of the 218 from the rear. I think it looks less interesting than the previous 218i in my opinion, because the previous 218i comes with the M Sport, so you get a lot of sporty touches, but this one is more conventional, I would say, or a little bit bland. Make no mistake, I think the seat is softer than the previous 218i, which is good. When you are driving, the seat is actually pretty comfy. And here at the rear you get some garnishing for the speaker grille and the ambient lighting. Door closing are pretty solid, I would say, although this is a frameless doors. Here's the side profile of the 218 F74. Now, if you are in the market looking for a stylish BMW and you are short in budget, 218 is actually one of the options that you can choose, but you need to take note that this engine may not be as powerful as its brother 3 Series or 5 Series, which comes with a B48 or B58 engine. As a daily BMW and you are mostly driving alone or with your partner, occasionally fetching people at the rear seats, I think the 218 is actually one of the options that you should consider. Now, this marks my first impression walk around video for this 2025 F74 BMW 218. Cheers guys!